Today we're making stuffed mini bell peppers. Are these better than jalapeno poppers? Let me show you what to do. To make our Mexican rice, we want to put oil all in the bottom of our pot. I need enough just to cover the bottom. Next up, we'll put a cup of rice. At this point, I'm just trying to toast up my rice, but I do want to keep it moving just to make sure I don't burn anything. Next up, we're going to add salt, black pepper, garlic powder, a tiny bit of comino, and then we want to stir again. Once we got everything incorporated, I'm gonna put in some onions and some bell pepper. Then we're gonna go ahead and stir everything up. Now I've got 2 cups of water going in, 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and just a little bit of chicken bouillon. Now I've got 1 fresh tomato. Want to make sure to stir everything together now. Now we want to make sure to taste the juice. That tastes perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some fresh cilantro. You don't necessarily have to stir this, but I do like to spread it out just a little bit. At this point, we want to bring the water to a boil. At that point, we'll put the lid on top and then drop the heat to a low. Then we're gonna wait 20 minutes and our rice should be done. While our rice is getting nice and happy, it's time to make some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. That's what we're gonna use to stuff inside these bell peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and season these up with Malcolm's Grande Gringo. Once they're seasoned up, I'm gonna throw them right on the Weber kettle over direct coals. Today we're using B&B charcoal. Malcolm's Grande Gringo on the top side. At this point, we'll continuously flip the chicken until it's done. Chicken thighs can go a little bit higher. I'm looking for around 185 degrees internal. While the rice and the chicken is cooking, it's time to de-seed our mini bell peppers. This is what we're gonna be stuffing today. Just gonna go ahead and cut off the top. Just gonna take my knife. I like to twist it in there. It comes out pretty easy. And this right here is what you should be left with. It's been exactly 20 minutes on my rice, and all I'm gonna do now is just turn my burner off. I still wanna let this rice sit and soak up some of those juices. I can't quite show it to you, but in just a little bit, you're gonna see how amazing this rice looks. Our chicken is sitting right around 180 degrees. Now it's time to pull it and get it ready to put in these mini bell peppers. Now I've got 3 pieces of chicken thighs here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and start chopping these up. Ooh, they're juicy. Try and get them into smaller pieces here. That right there looks about right to me. You can see, even though I took them all the way to 180 degrees, they are fully cooked and still extremely juicy. Now you can see there's still some integrity to this chicken. I do not want it shredded. I want to make sure that when people are tasting these mini bell peppers, they're actually getting nice pieces of chicken. Now that I've got my chicken cubed up, it's time to put it into a bowl. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit more seasoning to make sure everything is nice and coated. We're gonna mix it up. Now we're gonna add some Monterey Jack cheese. Gonna mix that up as well. And after resting for about 7 minutes, you can see our rice is nice and fluffy. So you don't wanna be too aggressive with it, but you can see that everything looks really delicious. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get a nice scoop of rice again. Take a look at that. You can see that it's absolutely delicious. This right here is exactly the way my mom and my sister make it. We're gonna add a scoop plus 1 more tier. And now we just wanna mix everything in. Oh, that cheese is getting nice and melty. Now what I've done is put my mixture of chicken, cheese, and rice into a piping bag, and we're gonna go straight into our mini bell peppers. Last thing we're gonna do is throw a little bit more cheese all over top. I understand it's making a mess, but it ain't no big deal. We're about to grub all of these. Next up, this will go right into our Weber kettle. Everything is fully cooked. All we're waiting for is that cheese to melt. About 5 minutes later, it looks like we're completely done with our mini bell peppers. And after all is said and done, now it's time to take a bite. A perfect bite. I get that nice bell pepper. Of course, there's a little bit of crunchiness. And then the inside, I get that beautiful rice. I get that cheese. That chicken is cooked to perfection. I get a great flavor with that Malcolm's Grande Gringo. This may very well be better than a jalapeno popper. If you guys enjoyed a video like this, let us know in the comments down below. If you guys want to see anything specific, let us know in the comments down below. As always, we really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.